ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ अभ्यास अंतिम अभ्यास अभ्यास षष्ठ 60 सुंदर जी कृपया पठतु शब्दकोशः।
अजा बकरी, कोकिला कोयल, मूषिका चूहिया, प्रिया प्रिय स्त्री अथवा स्त्री, तरुणी युवती, किशोरी कम आयु की कन्या, ब्राह्मणी ब्राह्मणी है ब्राह्मण का स्त्री, क्षत्रिया क्षत्रिय स्त्री, वैश्या वैश्य स्त्री, शूद्रा शूद्र स्त्री, युवती ही युवती, मृगी हिरणी डियर, सिंही शेरनी फीमेल ऑफ अ लाइन, सर्पिणी का इंद्र की स्त्री, भवानी दुर्गा, आचार्य प्रिंसिपल स्त्री, आचार्य, आचार्यानी आचार्य की स्त्री, राज्ञी रानी, that finishes girl. Girl. प्रेयसी स्त्री, बुद्धिमती बुद्धिमती इंटेलिजेंट, तपस्विनी तपस्विनी तपस्वी स्त्री, मानिनी मान वाली, विथ रिस्पेक्ट मान वाली,
हाँ जी हाँ, रिस्पेक्टफुल एक्सपेक्टेबल।
श्रीमती ऐश्वर्य युक्त स्त्री।
सम्यक, बहुत धन्यवादः। तो प्रथमः अजा कोकिला मूषिकाण आर एनिमल्स, बट ऑल्सो जैसे इन श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद देयर इज दैट वन मंत्र अजामेकाम लोहित शुक्ल कृष्णाम। रिसेंटली ऑल्सो इट हैड कम राइट इन ब्रह्मसूत्र। बह्वी प्रजाः सजमानाः स्वरूपाः अजो ह्येको जुचमानोनुशेते मानानुशेते जहात्येना भुक्तभोगाम जोन्यः। I think so there aja comes twice, but atra aja is for prakriti. So while they have given bakri here, aja from a more Vedantic whatever standpoint for us, that is Vedantic standpoint, that matters for us, it could also mean prakriti. However, the difference is that aja here is female of aja, which is goat. Aja there is na jayate iti aja. That would be the difference. However, both words are aja only.
Correct. Thank you. Very good.
Yeah, that was interesting. And then there are some other words they have given, which are all okay, which are all pretty basic only. However, right here when we see acharya, so the difference between acharya and acharyani is acharya is the lady who is the principal. Acharyani is the lady of the male principal.
Of the principal. Of the principal.
Satyam. Acharya ki.
So, what would be a principal male?
Acharya.
Acharya. So because acharya is a principal स्त्री.
हाँ जी. Acharya की स्त्री acharya. Acharyaha rather. Acharyaha would be the right word. Correct. Then here in preyasi, which pratyaya? Any guesses?
Good point. Preyasi. Yeah, it's like that Bhagavati, etc.
Pra and ESE. So?
ESE.
ESUN.
ESUN, correct.
Preyasi. Shreyascha preyaha. Preyaha. Preyasa.
Correct. Sorry.
Like preyas, preyasi. So
Yeah.
yes un pratyaya. Stri rather prayasi here of course means stri. So
Yeah.
the earlier artha we can take. And buddhimati, for buddhimati pratyaya.
Okay, I have to brush this up here. Really
No
sorry.
worries. So see, buddhimati is the female, right? What would be the male version?
Buddhiman.
Ha,
No.
satyam, buddhiman. So what would be the pratyaya?
Buddhiman would be buddhiwala.
हाँ.
So that is like it is like matuk, right?
Samyak, bahu samyak. You see, buddhiman is matuk, buddhimati is matuk. Stri matuk, samyak.
Three matuk. My God, what a goal I scored.
Yeah. Tapaswini, there is something called Vini Pratyaya. This
Yeah.
Vini Pratyaya comes only in two shabdas, tapas and sahasra. So, tapasvini, so there is a sutra, tapaha sahasrabhyam vinini. This number, there is 5-2, tapaha. See this one. Tapaha sahasrabhyam vinini 52102. This like Matup only, but for tapas and sahasra. For these shabdas, there will be vini instead of van or something. Vati or van, etc. Vini. And manini, next shabda, manini, manvali. Here there is something, this in pratyaya. Ini pratyaya, in pratyaya.
Yeah. In pratyaya.
And in Srimati again there is Matu. Shriman, Srimati. Aishwarya, Yukta. Yukta wala arth mein Matu.
Correct.
So today there is Sri Pratyaya. Sri Pratyaya, is very simple. The main thing to remember about Sri Pratyaya is there are two types of Sri Pratyaya. Broadly, very broadly speaking, there are two. Tap and Neep. Neep is like this. Huh? Okay, we'll come to it. Tap is this. This is tap here. Tap.
Yeah, top. Okay.
And Neep is over here, you see. Ugitasya ke niche, Neep.
Yeah. Okay.
Tap and Neep. These two are the main ones. Tap basically gives A.
Yeah.
Like Acharya.
Acharya. Correct.
And Neep gives E. Like Acharyani.
Acharyani.
These are the two main Stri Pratyayas. So today I think they are only going to give variations on these two. Not so much more than this.
Yeah. Okay.
Pratama Sutra. Hanji.
All good. All good.
Okay. Niyama Ekashatam Chaturnavatihi 194. तो यहाँ पे 194 चतुर्नवति एकशतम चतुर्नवति अजाद्यतष्टाप अजादि अतः टाप that's how this splits ajadi that is eason emanich all those kinds of ajadi but okay rather than that no need to think that way ajadi atashtab this is 4.1.4 so just see what they have given शब्दों के स्त्रीलिंग बनाने में साधारणतया अंत में आ या ई लगता है so here there is no a ya e ajadi ashtab is only for a not e so actually this sentence should come before ajadi ashtab because ajadi ashtab only talks about tap not neep so put
Top is only
only a so they have given e which is correct but wrong place
Okay. So 4.1.4.
4 हाँ 414 कुछ मुख्य नियम यहाँ दिए जाते हैं तो प्रथम नियम है आजादी अष्टाव शब्द के अंत में अ हो तो साधारणतया अंत में
Ajadi we also said was all the swaras.
हाँ सो करेक्ट अच स्वरस अच मतलब स्वर हाँ right so this basically is going to become they're going to talk about one of the ach basically so you see शब्द के अंत में अ हो तो so this ach हो तो अ हो तो साधारणतया अंत में टाप अर्थात आ जुड़ जाता है जैसे आचार्या जैसे that way
Kripana, Dina.
Whatever, all these things they have given. Bala, Dvitiya, Kripana, Dina, Aja, Kokila, whatever. But then there is something similar to this in the next one. So if you say just Bala, right? Bala. What if I say Balaka? So there is a sutra.
Sutra, yeah.
7344 this is.
Yeah.
7344 is Pratyayasthat Kat Purvasya Ata Id Api Id Idapya Supaha. Basically what it's saying is Pratyayasthat Kat. If there is Ka in the Shabda. So Kat Purvasyat. Before the Ka, what happens? Id comes. Id is Ikara.
Ikara.
So if the Shabda is Balaka,
Yeah.
before the Ka, before the Ka, the Akshara before the Ka will get Ikara, Idagama. So it will become Balika. जैसे पाचक पाचिका, गायक गायिका, साधक साधिका.
Yeah.
So of course nowadays we say sadhika for everybody, even sadhaka for everyone, but of course female would be sadhika. And adhyapaka, adhyapika, mushaka, mushika it is. And then it is mushika. So sometimes what we say mushika, mushika vahana.
Yeah.
No, mushaka vahana or mushika vahana.
Mushika, very interesting.
So we made certain mistakes like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the Sanskrit like Garima, like that. There are some inaccuracies that we do. Astu anyway. Third is Ugitasya. Ugitasya is a Mukhya Sutra. Ugitasya is 416. Ekashatam Shadnavatihi. 416. Very Mukhya Sutra. In fact, the Mukhya Sutra in Sri Pratyaya is Ugitasya. Many times it comes a lot. One of the most common सूत्रस. उगितश्च 416. जिन प्रत्ययों में से उ या र का लोप हो जाता है उनके अंत में ङीप अर्थात ई लगेगा. जैसे मतुप. मतुप में जिन प्रत्ययों में से उ लोप, सो इन मतुप विच गेट्स लोप, लाइक बुद्धि प्लस मतुप बिकम्स बुद्धिमान.
बुद्धिमान.
हाँ, उकार और बुद्धिमती और बुद्धिमत, basically buddhimat actually. So that buddhimat mein ukara has got lopa.
Correct.
Like that all the pratyaya.
But ukara was not there at all, right?
No, from from matup. Matu ipse.
Correct. From that ukara has got. Agree. Yeah.
And then shatra pratyaya. Shatra will be like patitaha.
Patitaha.
There rukara has gone away. Shatra pratyaya. Rukara gets lopa. है ना. शत्रु में ऋकार goes away. Then ktavatu. ktavatu में पठितवान, पठितवत. Again ukara lopa. ktavatu के ukara, tu के ukara gets lopa, so we get पठितवत और पठितवान और पठितवती, like that. और ईयसुन में प्रेयसी. There is the ukara has got lopa. Like shreyasi, Shreyah, Shreyas. It will not become Shreyasu. That su, ukara gets lopa. So here.
Sorry, one second. When we did this Yesun, we added yan, right?
Ha. For Pullinga, you'll add. So basically, what they're saying is that is depending on linga. For Srilinga, yan will not come, just yasi.
Yasi. Yeah.
Shreyasi, preyasi, like that.
Yeah.
So what they are saying is, if you see the pratyaya itself, what is shesha? Like how we had said shesh रहता है, जैसे अण में अशेष रहता है और कप में क शेष रहता है जैसे. So यसून में यस शेष रहता है because श्रेयस, preyas, that ukara is going away in the shesha. So whichever pratyaya lose their ukara ya rukara, in shabdas formed from such pratyayas, you will get neep in the strilinga. That is why it is Shreyasi and not Shreyasa. That is why it is buddhimati and not buddhimata. Because there is ni pratyaya, not tap.
Okay.
Ugitasya says, whichever pratyaya where u and r come, that lopa happens, there you will get neep. So just the examples they are given are that only. Shrimatshe, Shrimati, not Shrimata, Shrimati. Buddhimati, Vidyavati, Gacchanti. Gacchat, Gacchanti mein there is one extra karya, Nakara comes. So Gacchat should be Gacchati only. But Nakara comes from something called, we had seen this, Shapshanor Nityam. When we saw Shatru Pratyaya, I guess. In Shatru Pratyaya, we had seen that Shapshanor Nityam.
Sorry, a bunch of monkeys just went by.
No problem. So this is Abhyasa number 32, I think.
Okay.
Abhyasa 30. Sorry, not 32, 34. Right.
34.
Abhyasa 34. If you see right at the bottom of the page, the 6th line from the bottom.
1 second. Just turning the page.
Page 68.
Yeah, I'm just getting that. 1 second. Yeah. And third line from the bottom.
6th line from the bottom.
Okay. Yeah. Shapshanor Nityam.
Hanji. So that is only making it Gacchati se Gacchanti, that Nakara comes from there.
Correct. Okay.
They have given that also. Gacchanti se Gacchanti, Jati hui, Patanti, Pibanti. All those examples they have given there itself. So that back in Abhyasa 60, it is the same. Gacchanti, Gacchat se Gacchanti they have given, that Nakara is from that Shapshan or Nityam. Isi prakar Patanti, Likanti, Hasanti, etc. But Gatavat will become Gatavati only because their Shapshan or Nityam does not work. It is just Matu Pratyay. Gatavat se Gatavati. Isi prakar Patitavati. Sorry, this is all Tavatu Pratyay. Sorry, not this thing, not Matu, Tavatu. Tavatu. The end Tavatu Nishta Pratyay. Nishta Pratyay mein this Shapshan or Nityam doesn't work. So Gatavat will become Gatavati, not Gatavanti. It will only be Gatavati. But not Gatavata. That is what this sutra is trying to say. Ugitasya says Ikara will come. So Gatavati, Patitavati, Uktavati. इसी प्रकार श्रेयस से श्रेयसी फॉर यसून. इसी प्रकार गरीयसी, नॉट गरीयसा. प्रेयसी, ज्यायसी. भगवान also says but that is different. Okay, ज्यायसी and भूयसी, not भूयसा, etc. So there u and r in the pratyaya get lopa. There neep will come, not tap. Niyama saptanavatihi runnebhyo neep. Another place where neep comes. शब्द के अंत में रु या इन होगा तो नीप लगेगा, नीप लगेगा. जैसे कर्तृ, कर्तृ शब्द में रु है, सो इट विल बी कर्त्री, नॉट कर्त्रा. कर्त्रा इस पुल्लिंग में तृतीया एकवचनम इस कर्त्रा. स्त्रीलिंग प्रथमा एकवचनम इस कर्त्री. सेम वे इसी प्रकार हर्त्री, धर्त्री, कवयित्री, विधात्री वगैरह. All of these. But here...
What is the sutra did you find? What is the number?
For which Ji?
This one?
So this one, 415, the one before Ugitasya. Actually, they should have given this before Ugitasya in the Krama, but they have given Ugitasya Prathama because maybe it's more important, more common. But Rinebhyo Neep is just one before, 415. So Kartri se Kartri, not Kartra. Hartre se Hartri, not Hartra. Dhartri, Kavaitri, Vidhatri. And then also Dandin. Dandin में there is Nini Pratyaya.
Nini Pratyaya. Yeah.
Dandin, Tapas. So इसी प्रकार Tapaswini we saw earlier, Vini Pratyaya.
Yes.
But Manini, and that is also Manin. Manin Shabda.
Yeah.
And Manini Savinini. And then Manoharini, Kamini, etc. All these are Ini Nini Pratyayas. They are Supya Jato Nini Syat Chilye. This is 3 to I think 78 or something. That is basically the Mukhya Sutra for Nihi. Supya Jatau.
One second. I lost it.
No problem.
We were talking about Renibio Ni, which is 415.
Correct. Renibio Ni.
After that, which include everything, Inokta, Vetri, Vidatri, etc. Then Dandin, etc. So that sutra is not given, is it?
No, they haven't. No, that also is part of this only. You see, Renibio Ni में शब्द के अंत में र या इन. So Dandin में in. In है ना?
So Dandin. You gave that 415 number, right? That is the one.
That is the one.
Okay.
That is for all these शब्दस. Dandin में in है, tapaswin में in है, manin में in है. Basically, it will not become tapaswina or dandina or manoharina. It will become manoharini, kamini, tapaswini, dandini, manini, whatever, etc. But this nini pratyaya, mukhya sutra, there is that sutra, supya jatau nini sthat chilye. That sutra is basically the nini. It's not, maybe not relevant here, but where that nini came from, that is the reason.
So, okay, that number, meaning we've done it before, I think.
3278. 3278.
Okay.
Brahmavadino vadanti, that vadino, that what basically nini mein, all the Brahmavadin, that's such kind of stuff. Here there is Dandin and Manin and all these shabdas. Basically, Neep will come. Ekashatam Ashtanavatihi Shid Gauradibhyascha. गौर आदि शब्दों के अंत में ई लगता है. गौर, गौरी. But here we should see the sutra because there's a lot of things they haven't given in Rachananvada, but the sutra actually gives. So if you have in front of you, or if you can see my screen, Shid Gauradibhyascha
4141.
हाँ जी, 4141.
So put it here. Sometimes the screen blurs.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So Shid Gauradibhyascha, you see this, the line that they have given in Ashtadhyayi, Shit Pratipadikebhyaha Gauradi Ganasya Cha Shabdebhyaha Stritvam Dyotayitum Nish Iti Pratyaya Vidhiyate. Nish comes basically. But what is this niche? So they have given many examples. This niche, etc. is not in Rachananvada. We're seeing from Ashtadhyayi. So the first example, if you see, is Pathin, right? Pathin. Pathin iti asmat shabdat. There is a sutra 5175. Basically that says Pataha Shkan.
Okay.
So this niche, this niche involves these kinds of niche pratyaya involves things like this. Shkan, Pataha, Shkan. Basically for Path Shabda, like Pathin, Patik, etc. There is something called Shkan. And because of this Shkan, which is part of niche, so there is Neep. And then Ikara will come. So Patiki, not Patika. So there are like 2 or 3 rules here.
So this Shkan is another pratyaya?
Yeah. So this Shkan here, there is, if you see this first one, Pathin iti asmat shabdat Pataha Shkan iti sutrena Shkan pratyaye. So Shkan is a pratyaya. Shkan pratyaye krite Patika iti shabdaha siddhayati. So Shkan pratyaya will give Patika. But what they had already given was Shkan like niche pratyaya, as a sense is a part of niche. Then it will get Neep, which is what we have seen earlier already, Tap and Neep.
Neep, correct.
So Neep means Dirgha Ikara. So Patika will get Patiki, not Patika.
Patiki.
This, to give one Shabda like this, there are 3-4 rules like. Same for, you see, Nriti. Nriti Shabda, there is something, this sutra is Shilpini Shvun. Shvun Pratyaya comes. Because Shvun Pratyaya comes, that will be part of niche and it will become Nartaki and not Nartaka.
So as part of niche, how how many such pratyas? Quite a few pratyas are there. Like
So
which
this
come under which umbrella?
shit, this is shit and gauradibhyascha, right? So all this is basically shidbhyaha pratikabhyaha. There are three: shkan, shvun, and shakan. So the third one is shaka. You see, vring sambhaktau 9.745. Asmad dhatoho jalpa bhiksha kutta lunta vringa shakan. That shakan is working on these words. So they take only one of these words and they say varaka. So for varaka, this last one they are taking vring. Vring will become varaka when you add nish pratyaya, and it will become varaki because this will have to take ikara. Raswa ikara has to come. That's okay. So shid has these three, right? Shid gauradibhyascha. This is the sutra. So when you split it, it will become shit gauradibhya cha dvivachanam. Shit is over. These three are in shit. Shkan, shvun, and shakan. But what about this gauradi? So gauradi is in gana. Gana patha. There is something called gauradi gana. You remember in that one sutra we had seen, Nandi grahi pachadibhyo lyuninya. There that was Nandyadi Gana, Nandi Grahadi Gana, Ganapata we had seen. In addition to Dhatu Pata, also Ganapata. Like that, in that Ganapata, there is something called Gauradi Gana. And Gauradi Gana includes all these words.
So this Gauradi Gana is different to our list of the 10 or 12 ganas that we have.
Yes, they are different. Yes. So Ganapata is different. The 10 main ganas we have, that is different because those ganas will give a Vikarana Pratyaya and all those things. These gana are more like Ganapati ke gana. He is the head of the army kind of. So Gauradi Gana. Gaura Gana mein kya shabd hai? Or Nandi Gana mein kya hai? In that way. So Gaura Gana mein there is all these, Gaura, Matsya, Manushya, Haya. All these words part of Gauradi Gana. In all these words, Neep will come. So you get Gauri, not Gaura.
Okay.
Manushi.
But we also have, for example, Surya. So it will become what? It will be Surya.
No, it won't be Surya. It will be Suryi, technically.
Suryi, correct. But Suryi, have you ever come across?
No, but Surya also we have not, right?
Yeah.
So there is one sutra for Surya kind of shabdas, right? There is another sutra that's going to come later in Rachananuvada. The last niyama has that sutra. Not related to Surya, not specifically Surya. Anyway, so what this basically, the Shid Gauradibhyaha cha effectively says all the shabdas as part the three pratyaya shabdas, the three pratyas that give shabdas, that Shkan, Shvun and Shakan. Those are part of Shit. When this pratyaya comes, you will get Neep. Not Tap. It will be Neep. And Gauradi Gana mein jo bhi, whatever words are there, you again get Neep, not Tap. So basically you're saying which shabdas will get Tap and which shabdas will get Neep. That's the kind of change they are making. So Gaura, Gauri, Nartaka, Nartaki, Matamaha, Matamahi, not Matamaha, Pitamaha, Pitamahi. इसी प्रकार कुमारी, किशोरी, तरुणी, सुंदरी. None of these will be A. It will not be Kumara or Kishora or Sundara or whatever. It will all be Sundara.
Intuitively we know.
Yes, we know intuitively. But for Suryis, etc., such kind of little complicated, we can use the sutra. So then in Ekashatam, Ekona Navatihi, or Ekashatam Navanavatihi, Athava you can also say Ekashatam Ekona Dvishatam, I think you can say. Ekona Dvishatam also.
Yeah, correct. It should be.
So 199 says Jateras 3. What is Jateras 3? The full sutra is 4163. We'll just check it here only. So easier. 4163. Jateras 3 Vishayad Ayopadat. This is the complete sutra. what this sutra effectively says is जातिवाचक शब्दों में तथा स्त्री अर्थ कहने में ई लगता है. Basically, these two sutras, that's why they are given together. So, jati, whichever is jati shabda, jater stri, some jati related stri, even like gopa. Gopa is gopi, not gopa. Gopi hai na wo sab, gopiyan.
Correct. Correct.
Not gopa. So these kinds of jatis, whichever shabda there is, and the wife or the girl of that jati
Okay.
will get neep, not tap. But that is why they also give pum yoga. That second sutra here, that pum yoga, that full sutra is pumyogad akhyayam. This is 4148. The stree that is associated with a male of the same variety.
Oh.
Like the first few sabdas we saw, aja, aja, kokila, mushika, all these things, right? Pumyogad. But those are they are specific to that pumyogad.
Just define Pum Yoga again, please.
Pumsaha yogaha, pum yogaha. From the male.
Okay.
The one that is associated with the male. That is why you see Brahmana is Brahmani.
Correct. But that is coming from Jati, right? Because Brahmana is a Jati.
Correct. So there is a small difference, right? But if you see Kshatriya, it is Kshatriya, not Kshatriyi. Right?
Correct.
So there is a slight difference. If you are born in that Jati, a person
Right.
in the Jati, you may get tap.
Right.
Kshatriya Stri is for like a Rani.
Yeah.
But the wife of a Kshatriya
Yeah.
is, you will get Ni Pratyay. Or Kshatriya is the wrong example. The wife of that Pum. Like, the examples they have given here is Harin.
Brahmana.
Brahmana. Brahmana ki Stri is Brahmani. That is wife of the Brahman. Or the other examples you see, Gopi is coming. And then some animals are coming. Shudri, Gopi, Mriga, Mrigi, not Mriga. Because that the wife basically, like Harin, Harini, the deer, doe, effectively.
Yeah. He. Yeah. Three.
So there, because that is with Pum, the actual Shabda is Simha or Vyaghra.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
whatever this other Shabdas are they have given, Hamsa, Marjara. These are the actual Shabdas. But then you need a female equivalent of them.
Correct.
So from that word, the female has come. In certain words, the female will come first and then the male may come from that. But in these Shabdas, the male Shabda is there. Pullinga Shabda is there. From there, you want to make the female associated Shabda. So you add Neep. That is what the second sutra is saying. Pum Yogad Akhyayam. Whichever Shabdas are associated with the male and from the male you get the female, you get Neep. The Shabdas that don't need a male, that are female as they are, like the first few they gave, Aja, Kokila, Mushika, they are female. They are not necessarily because the male is around us.
Okay.
Those Shabdas are going to get tap, but the Shabdas that are associated with Pum is male. Pumsaha, Pumsa comes, right, in these things. Yeah. So that Pum associated Shabdas will get Ni Pratyay. That is why all of these Simhi, Vyagri and etc.
Sure.
Final niyama, Dvishatam, 200th niyama. They are given 200 niyamas in this Rachana Kaumudi. We are seeing number 200. So there are three sutras they have given, and then they said Adi also. So actually there are little more than three. The first sutra is like Indra Varuna is like the Surya. So if you see, that number is 4149. 4149 sutra, Indra Varuna. Indra, Varuna, Bhava, Sharva, Rudra, Mrida, Himaranya, Yava, Yavana, Matula, Acharyanam, Anuk. In all these shabdas, in Indra, Varuna, Bhava, Sharva, Rudra, Mrida, Himaranya, Hima, Aranya, Yava, Yavana, Matula, Acharya, all these shabdas, there is Anuk that will come. What is Anuk says is, there are two karyas happening, not only tap or neep. First, Indra will become Indra. On top of that, Anuk will happen. So it becomes Indrana and then neep, Indrani.
So Indra to Indra.
Indrana, Indra.
There to Indrana.
And then to Indrani, because it is a female that we want. So you will add Neep because of Pum Yoga. So again, Indrani. Same for all the others. Varuna, Varunani. Not Varuni or Varuni. Varunani. Bhava, Bhavani. Sharva, Sharvani, etc. All of these. Rudra, Rudrani. Mrida, Mridani. Himaranyayor, Mahatve. Himani, Hima, Himani, Aranya, Aranyani, Yava, Yavani, Yavana, Yavanani, and Matula, Matulani, and Acharya, Acharyani. That word has come. Right. So all of these shabdas are getting Anuk, not only tap or neep. So the end of the sutra says Acharyanam Anuk. Then the next example you see, so in Niyama 200, इन शब्दों के स्त्रीलिंग में ये रूप होते हैं इंद्र इंद्राणी, भव भवानी, रुद्र रुद्राणी, मातुल मातुलानी, उपाध्याय उपाध्यायानी, आचार्य आचार्यानी, आचार्य. Acharya is for a female principal. That is Acharya.
Yeah.
So Acharya also they have given here. I don't know why, but they have given. Anyway.
It's not the right place for it.
Yeah. With that, you know that Prakaranam, whatever, that Indra Varuna Sutra is ending. But then you see the next one is Pati. If Indra Varuna, just say, if we have to do Pati, we should get something like Patyani, but we don't. We get Patni. There is a specific sutra just for Patni. Patyurno Yajna Sanyoge. Yajna Sanyoge. Because of Yajna Sandarbha, Nakara Adesha will come. Because of the Yajna, because the idea of Pati and Patni is coming from that Yajna, like Karma Adhikara and all that stuff. So, Yajna Sandarbhe Nakara Adesha. So, Pati will just become Patni directly. It will not become something else. So, this sutra is only for Patni, nothing else.
Okay.
And this sutra number is 4133. Yeah? Patyurno Yajna Sanyoge. This Swamiji has asked a few times in Vedanta classes. Katha and Pradanyaka and all. Patni Shabda ke kya sutra hai?
Yeah.
Then even Indra Varuna, sometimes it has come. And then 4-1. So the next Shabda you see they have given Yuvan. Earlier Yunastihi, that is the sutra. Yunasti is the sutra. Yunastihi, that's 4177. Yunastihi. But you see, they gave Yuvan. Earlier we had Yavana. Yavana became Yavanani. But Yuvana will not become Yuvanani. Yuvana will become Yuvatihi.
Yeah.
So Yunastihi, sutra is, what is the sutra? Number
4177, you said. 4177.
4177, Yunastihi. Not Yunasi, Yunastihi. So Yunastihi says, Tikara will come. Ti iti tadhita sanyaka stri pratyaya vidiyate. Ti. So Yuvan plus Ti, Yuvati. Yuvan, Yuvati. Not Yuvatani. Then you see the next one is Shwashura. We have seen this already. Shwashura, Shwashru. Shwashru came earlier in the book with that mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, that all the family,
Yeah.
Parivara Shabdani, this Shwashru came. And Rajan, you see the next one they gave is Rajan se Ragni. Any guesses?
So these ones are not adding the ti.
No, they don't. So these are all separate. Yunasti, that is also only one word, Yuvan, that's all. For Yuvan it is Yuvati.
Correct.
But for the next Shabdas, Shwashru and all, and you see Rajan is more interesting. Rajan
Yeah.
Shabda, we have already seen in this Abhyasa,
Yeah.
which sutra will work on Rajan.
We have seen.
In this Abhyasa, in one of the Niyamas, effectively. One of the Niyamas has this.
Yeah.
But which
Yeah,
Niyama?
where the na end is there.
Sutra?
Yeah, where the so that manin one isn't that
Satyam.
Rinebhyo Neep.
Hanji, Satyam, Samyak. Rin Nebhyo Neep. Rajan also is part of Rin Nebhyo Neep because Rajan Shabda ending in. So, Rajan will get Ikara, I Adesha. Raj, Ni will become Rajni, Ragni. How some people say Rajni. Better to say Ragni. Rajni, Ragni, whatever. That Nakara comes and then we'll get Neep, Ragni, Rin Nebhyo Neep. And then there is one Shabda end mein Vidwas. Vidwas will not become Vidvasi or Vidvasani or Vidvatihi or whatever else. Vidvasa, it becomes Vidushi. So there is a specific sutra for Vidwas Shabda. If you have interest, Videhe Shatur Vasuhu. This is 7136. This is not so critical, but just because that Shabda came, maybe it's good to clarify. Videhe Shatur Vasuhu. So Vid will become Vas. Vid plus Shatra. Shatra Pratyaya. Lat, Vartamane Lat, and then Shalataha, Shatrishanaja, Pratama Samanadikarane. This is for Shatra Pratyaya. Then that will get Shap Adesha. So all of these rules are there, ending in Vidvas. Vasuhu. Vasu will come. Vasuhu will become Vas. Vidvas. But then you get only Vidvas, right? Vidvat se Vidvas has come. But then you need Vidushi. So first, Ugitasha will come. Ugitasha makes Ikara, Neep, Vidvasi it will become. Because Ugitasha says U ya R ko lop ho jata hai. So lop hoke Neep will come, Vidvasi. But then after that lopa, there is another Samprasaranam should happen for Va.
Correct.
Vidvas, Vidvasi ke Va will become U Samprasaranam. So it becomes Vidusi. That Samprasaranam, there is a sutra, Vasoho Samprasaranam. This is 64131. Vasoho Samprasaranam. Vidvas will become, Vidvasi will become Vidusi. That's what they have given here also, you see. Vid, U, A. If you have A, then it will become Vidusha. But first it becomes Vidusi. But then we saw one in an earlier Abhyasa, Sakara becomes Shakara. Adesha Pratyaya Yoho. Even recently we had seen this, right? Vak plus Soup.
Yeah.
So that will become Vakshu. Like that, Vidusi will become Vidushi. So this
is tough, yeah.
This is tough, yeah. It's not obvious also, you know. There are like 3 or 4 rules actually coming to it. So it's not like a simple one. But what is good for us to know, you know, is that there is a specific sutra for Patni. There is a specific sutra for Yuvan. Similarly, there is also a specific sutra for Vidusha, Vidwan. And now after that Vidwan, it should be Vidvasa, but then Samprasaranam also happens. And then Sakara will become Shakara. So it becomes Vidusha. This is logic. They have given us 4,000 rules. We have to see the rules and make the word. That's it.
Correct. No, which is but the words, you know, when the sutra for specific one word, we just have to know
Correct.
The common ones that we normally tend to use. And
Correct.
Vidushi is a common word.
Yes, Vidushi is pretty common. So Videhe Chaturvasuhu, that is the sutra for Vidwan Shabda. After that, Samprasaranam, Neep, etc. will make it Vidushi.
Okay.
That's it. So tomorrow we'll just finish the thing with Dvitiya Bhag. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashyagato Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Om.